Hello my people, thank you very much for your support and thank you for keeping this channel Peak Network alive. Today we are having a 100 like challenge and we just want you, all you need to do is to hit the like button and also click the notification bell and subscribe button just for us to know that you do appreciate what we are doing. But once again, please do hit the like button as we're going for a 100 likes challenge. Yes, today it's quite an interesting one. Let's just go to what, I'll just give you a heads up to know exactly what the news that is coming forth. It's been an unprecedented one. The MASSOB, the movement for actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, has described the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We all know Mr. NNAMDI KANU as probably a coward, and a whole lot of things has been said from the person of Raf UWAZURIKE. He's the leader of the movement of for the Biafran state as well, for the sovereign state of Biafra, you know, and it's been a word challenge between both of them. They've been saying a whole lot of things, which in our opinion, we don't really think that it's right for the people of Biafra and for us as a sovereign state. So we're just going to look into the news today, and please, after the news, please do leave your comments and let us talk about this so at least we can get this out there so these leaders can know that their people, their members, their followers are actually listening to what they are saying. And you know, we don't want to cause an uprising in the country or within the south, east or south people or anything like that. So let us go into the news straight away, and when we come back we'll leave our comments. All right, let's go into the news. The Raf UWAZURIKE led movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASSOB, has described the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, NNAMDI KANU, as a coward, challenging him to come back to Nigeria. The war of words between the leaders of the two frontline secessionist groups, KANU and UWAZURIKE, was rekindled earlier in the week. It started when the IPOB leader blasted his MASSOB counterpart for allegedly taking the issue of Biafra to the UNPO in The Hague, Netherlands. So that is the Unrepresented Nations and People Organization. KANU had described the movement as belittling, being that several Igbo groups had already taken Biafra matter to United Nations, UN, which was far more recognized body. Responding to this in a statement, the National Director of Information of MASSOB, Sonny Okorafor, on Friday blasted KANU, saying that the IPOB leader was not qualified to speak about the Biafran struggle. Where was KANU when Chief Raf UWAZURIKE started the struggle for Biafra? One thing is clear. UWAZURIKE was the first man in the new struggle to hoist Biafran flag in the international arena. The statement further reminded KANU that UWAZURIKE founded MASSOB, which he, KANU, was a member, and set out stages for the struggle for a Biafran state. If the IPOB leader NNAMDI KANU is talking about the struggle for Biafra, he should first of all come back home and not stay outside to make noise. He should not be afraid of imprisonment after all. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned in South Africa for 27 years. He did not run away and did not abandon his people. NNAMDI KANU should come down home and fight for the freedom for his people. The MASSOB statement said it was the height of irresponsibility for anybody to accuse its leader of giving bribe to allow Biafra membership of UNPO. We are not corrupt in MASSOB, therefore we will not be accused of giving bribe to anybody or group so that Biafra could be a member of UNPO, it said. If KANU thinks we should be at loggerheads with our neighbors because we are fighting for Biafra. He must be joking. MASSOB has come a long way with the Biafra struggle, and we will not allow anybody to distract us, Okorafor said. So my people, that's the news reaching us. Once again, thank you for supporting us. And just to let you know again that we are going through 100 likes challenge today. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button, the thumbs up button, please do hit it. And also if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and press the notification bell as well, just so you can get the news as soon as we upload them. Yes, let us do a bit of analysis on the news that we've just heard. Yes, it is war, a little bit of a war between the indigenous people of Biafra, the leader NNAMDI KANU, and the MASSOB movement for the sovereign state of Biafra, the person of Raf UWAZURIKE. There's been a tussle between these two leaders, you know, and words have been said and things have been said already that are detrimental to the sovereign state of Biafra, you know, and hence the two leaders has to be called together to actually, because we are actually fighting for one purpose, you know. There's no point whichever state at the end of the day gets it up and we are able to get the sovereign state of Biafra. It doesn't matter. We would look out for the leaders. We will look out for who is most credible or to be the leader of the Biafran people, you know. So at this point in time, there is nothing that would make us start, mostly the leaders, start being loggerhead with each other, calling each other names and saying all sort of things about ourselves. You know, the first thing here that was said was the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, KANU, has said that Mr. Raf UWAZURIKE of the MASSOB movement has taken bribes, you know, to get Biafra registered with the UNPO, which obviously Mr. Raf has given a statement saying that wasn't the case. And number two, NNAMDI KANU has said that that is belittling for Biafra. Why did he say that? Because obviously the case for Biafran state is with the United Nations at the point in time. So that is being looked at the United Nations level, and that is a more recognized body than the UNPO. So that's what Mr. KANU is saying, and that's what he's trying to agitate for, that there is no need to take Biafran struggle to UNPO, which is obviously not recognized, which is obviously in the Netherlands. But here is Biafran struggle being placed in the most recognized place in the world, which is the UN, and which is, in my opinion as well, that is where the Biafran struggle should start from. You know, so that is what KANU is saying at the minute. But there's no point, there's no reason for us to start throwing words at each other, because these are two great people. But we shouldn't forget that when you think about the Biafran struggle, you would first think about NNAMDI KANU, because he has been the one in the forefront trying to make sure that the Biafran struggle is a reality. However it is, Mr. Raf UWAZURIKE of the MASSOB movement is still doing a whole lot of job to see that the Biafran struggle comes to a reality. You know, there's no point to start saying, you know, Raf was the first person to raise the Biafran flag in the international community. That's not our aim. That's not what the people of Biafra are looking for. What we are looking for is a total separation in the country. We want to have our own state. We want to have our own country. You know, so it's not about the leaders. It's not about the leaders at the point in time. If we struggle together and we get the Biafran country, then we can have a proper election to get our leaders to put in place everything that has been struggled for. But however, whoever struggles for it, whoever raises the flag, it's not the point, it's not a contention at this point in time. All we are saying is that we need a country that is called Biafra, you know, so then Biafra can organize itself. At this point in time, we would enjoin the leaders to come together together. Raf UWAZURIKE, NNAMDI KANU, come together. Let us fight for one common goal, which is the Biafran country. We want a country of our own. If we fight for that, we can settle all other issues within, because when the international communities start seeing these sort of things, it will now make them realize that if they grant Biafra their country, is going to be another war inside. So let us not do all this. Let us not start all this chaos, all this uprising at this point in time. Let us fight for the struggle of Biafra to be a reality. So that is it, my people. That is what is coming out of our news this morning. It's been a tussle between NNAMDI KANU and Mr. Raf UWAZURIKE, which ought not to be. Those people are our leaders, you know. Let us fight for one goal. So, my people, we want you to leave your comments. Do comment on this news, and let us go out there to make sure that the struggle for the Biafran state and community and country comes to a reality. Thank you very much, my people. Until we come your way again, you take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.